Hey guys, it's SFP here, and welcome to episode number 5 of my FIFA 16 Dortmund career mode. And let's be honest, guys, the first episode coming back wasn't exactly the best one. Game wise, it was pretty good. Narration wise, it was not that good. And so I do apologize for that, guys, but I guess it's been about a month since I've actually done any of these videos. So you can undoubtedly realize that there's a significant amount of rust that I have to take off here. But hopefully this episode will be better narrated. And speaking about narration, guys, while this intro is happening, like I said, guys, I kind of want to make it up to you guys for being away for so long. So not this Friday, but the next Friday after that, I will be doing a live commentary video, I will upload obviously about a week and a half from today. And hopefully, if you guys like that, maybe I might make that a regular thing. But I guess we have to see how you guys react to it, whether I'm even good at actually doing a live commentary. Who knows? Maybe this is as good as I get, guys. Who knows? But anyways, we're going against FC Augsburg here in our first match of three for today. And if you guys actually looked, we are number one in the table so far, so that is amazing. And hopefully we'll be able to keep that here. Here you have Ramos with a shot. And Ramos, who a couple of videos ago was my go-to guy, is having a little bit of a rut here. Aubameyang has actually surpassed him here in goals at the moment, which at the beginning of this season I actually was quite surprised because Ramos was my go-to striker. You guys even remember I might have considered even selling him because he wasn't doing enough for the team in my opinion. But the tables have turned. The papers have been switched. The roles, I guess I should say, have switched, and so Aubameyang is actually my number one top goal scorer so far, and Ramos is kind of teetering a little bit. Maybe he just had a strong first couple of weeks, and then he kind of just went downhill. But who knows? Maybe he'll peak yet again. Anyways, I am using my B team because of the short turnaround time from the last game, and also because I like giving my teams rotations. I'm the type of YouTuber that kind of likes to give every player here a chance, and so hopefully you guys don't mind it. I think it makes this a little bit more interesting. Um, and again, guys, I must remind you, I guess while I'm making these switches here that I always tend to do, that the winter transfer window is actually coming up. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section down below which players I should be going for. I'm hoping you guys don't go too expensive because I actually want to put some money in the youth academy because I actually like doing that instead of going and buying players. And here we have Hamid at the top. And it seems that the away team is going on the scoreboard first. And I know Altintop is a twin, but I'm trying to remember if he's the one who went to Real Madrid. For those of you guys who do know, and I think that's true, I know there was a twin Altintop who went to Real Madrid. Please let me know if this is a guy or if it's his twin brother in the comment section down below. Obviously, one of you guys must know this. I guess technically I could wiki it, but what would be the fun in that, guys? I want this to be interactive. I want to actually speak to you guys, and so hopefully this will help me do that. But anyways, we're down at the moment, and hopefully we can make a comeback here. Joe Zhao with a nice shot, and Joe Zhao gets what I want to say is his third goal of this season, or second. I kind of lost track. But this youngster American, I'm very excited actually to see what he can do. I know he doesn't have too high of a potential, which is kind of a bummer. But that's kind of how these FIFA games have been so far. They haven't been exactly been too kind to American players, but I know where you guys are going with this. American players aren't exactly the best. I understand that, but I'm hoping there'd be at least a decent amount of 75s, 76s. But all these youngsters seem to peak at around the low 70s, so that's a little bit of a bummer and of an annoyance of mine. But anyways, here we have Duckish for Kagawa. Kagawa takes a shot, and luckily for the away team, they get a good block there from Kits or Mitz, I believe. I can't read the name there correctly. Nakagawa gets denied what could have been the game-winning goal here, guys. But maybe, just maybe, we have the last opportunity here. This is obviously the last play, and here we have a headed shot. Yes, we do. But again, the goalkeeper comes up big, and we might just sneak in one more corner kick, guys. As you can see by the replay, now that I'm looking at it, it's not exactly the best, and it hits the save. It's not exactly the best shot, actually. Too much in the center. Remember here we see that basically didn't do anything. And we're gonna start off this video with a draw, which I guess in hindsight isn't too bad, but I'm hoping that draw doesn't ruin the lead that we have so far. Luckily, it won't because no matches were played during the time we played, but maybe once we get to the end of the week, the tables will shift. And here again, guys, please let me know in the comment section if you want me to train someone else. Like I said, I'm more inclined to train these youngsters who have a low overall because um, they're either going to boost up and there'll be at least squad players here in the team, or at least if I sell them, they'll be of a higher value than they are currently at the moment. So it's kind of like a double thing I'm doing there. So either I sell them for a better profit, or I keep them and they actually perform some sort of role on this team. But anyways, here we have the first game of the uh, cup here, and I just don't remember who we're playing here for the Dusher Pokal. And I know I butchered it, guys, but for those of you guys who do watch the Bundesliga, please let me know how the correct pronunciation is. And here we have the player to watch, obviously, is Aubameyang, who had 3 goals in the last 3 matches. Obviously, he didn't score in the last one because he didn't play, but he scored 3 goals, and I believe he was man of the match, or man of the video for the last one I did. So hopefully he'll be able to repeat that feat and we'll be able to get a win here and proceed to the next round of this cup. And obviously because of this, and because the expectation is that we should win this cup, I believe, or at least get somewhere between the semifinals or the quarterfinals, I'm bringing on my top guns here. Anyways, guys, as we see here, the squad for FVL Bochum or Buchum. Again, guys, I can't say I'm not knowledgeable of the Bundesliga, but then again, I guess I can't say I'm very knowledgeable at all. I know the main teams, I know some of the history, but I guess you can consider myself an amateur of this league. So, if you guys have anything to teach me, feel free to let me know in the comment section as well. Here we have Aubameyang with a shot, and it gets saved there from the goalkeeper. You see the shot was a little too dead on there. Not enough power, not enough pace to beat the goalkeeper. And so we're going to get a corner kick there. Probably won't amount to anything, as you can see there. And here the away team strikes first yet again. And who is it from the team that gave them the lead? We will know momentarily. And I got to say, I can't really be mad at that goal, guys, because that was a perfectly set up ball, as you can see there. I'm a little disappointed with my goalkeeper. I'll at least say that. And my defender there, I think it was Hummels. Hummels should have destroyed that, but for some reason he kind of just left his guard down. Figured, you know what, I got this at 50% of my capacity. But here it is Tarode or Tarod who gets the go-ahead goal here in this round of the Dusher Pokal. And that's how the first half went, guys. We're obviously going into the locker room with a goal down, which isn't exactly the best position to be in right now. But knowing my team, we'll give it all we have, and hopefully that'll amount to the equalizer and then the comeback. And here we go off with the second half of this game. You can see there Aubameyang has the ball. He's going to beat his defender, obviously. Takes a shot, and it kind of just goes slightly wide there. And I'm like, really, Aubameyang? He had all that space, and he decides to slot it in just a little too far on the left there. Come on, Aubameyang. Anyways, here we have Weiss. Weiss takes a shot. My goalkeeper gets a great save. And there's a rebound. And I'm speechless. I'm not sure what's going on, guys. We're at home. We're clearly the favorite to win this game. But this kind of puts me in a little bit of a predicament here because we are down now 2 goals. And I could have sworn we were playing better. We had better chances in the beginning of the second half. But it seems that in a counterattack, they caught me off guard, and now they have extended the lead to 2. And it's Tobias Weiss. As you can see by the time there, guys, unfortunately, there will not be a comeback, and we get eliminated And I'm humiliated. I'm humbled and humiliated at the exact same time because this should have been a breeze, especially with my starting 11. But I guess that just means that we can focus more on the league, which um, maybe is the best thing. I'm not quite sure because I'm confident that we can actually win this league. Um, at least like without too much, with a little bit of ease here. Obviously, Bayern Munich will pose a threat. Maybe smaller teams and teams that are up there on the top of the echelon of German league, such as Werder Bremen, can maybe give us a hiccup or two here. But I think it's fair to say that we will win this league. And now that that's our only focus, I guess that's gonna make it at least a little bit more concrete. And maybe we'll actually finish this league a la Bayern Munich, where we win with like 2 months ahead of schedule. So who knows, guys? I'm trying to look at the positive here, and I'm actually gonna go with my C team. The reason being is that these games have kind of been coming consecutively here. I can't even pronounce that word for some reason. And so a lot of my players haven't gone back to 100% stamina, and also I'm a little peeved that I lost the cup game, so I kind of want to see what the C team has, and maybe I can just humiliate Werder Bremen here. And here you have Johansson, the American, the double of Kevin Bacon. Now, if you guys have seen Aaron Johansson, he kind of does look like Kevin Bacon. I get like a footloose kind of Kevin Bacon from him. If you guys haven't seen him, please do yourself a favor, and so you can understand the joke. Just look up Aaron Johansson, and I swear that guy looks like Kevin Bacon. You can even pause the video if you want right now, and then come back to me and comment. You know what, SFP, you were right. He looks exactly like Kevin Bacon. There must be some connection there. But anyways, this game ends in a draw, and I don't know why I have an accent sometimes. That's weird. I feel like my Spanish sometimes comes through. But anyways, uh, obviously this first half ends 0-0, and the guy here, Kevin Bacon, gets subbed off, and I believe Claudio Pizarro, the Peruvian, comes back in, and here you have Timo Harder, who shoots that ball harder, and he puts it in the back of the net, and we get the lead here with 5 minutes left. And this is crunch time, guys. This is exactly uh, what I kind of expected from this team, actually. I didn't actually expect the goal. I'm a little bit more surprised at the fact that they haven't conceded yet, but I figured if we held on long enough, we would get an opportunity, and all we had to do was just make sure that opportunity mattered. And obviously with this, it did, and so now we are up 1-0 in what could be the highlight of this video, because the draw and a loss isn't exactly the way I wanted this video to go. But hopefully, and it's Tamo Harder. I got that wrong twice. And here we have Joe Zhao. Obviously, Joe Zhao has been a beast in this video. And of course, he gets the second one, guys. And please, while this video, or excuse me, while this game is actually happening, let me know which player you think was the man of the video. And my vote has to go for Joe Zhao here, but let me know who you guys think is the real MVP of this episode. As you can see by that replay, I think the defender kind of blocked him a little bit, kind of hindered his vision, and so that actually helped Zhao actually put a deadly ball through. Third goal of the Bundesliga. Maybe I'm a psychic. Who knows? I foreshadowed that, I guess. And that will be the end of this episode, guys. Or at the end of this game, excuse me. We get 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. That was pretty impressive, and that kind of puts a highlight and a smiley face on this episode. And as we can see here, the other games were fairly interesting, and here we have, again, our youngsters here, and they're actually reaching the 60 overall, which is amazing. Again, guys, please let me know if you want me to train someone else. I'll probably switch that for that episode alone, so if you guys keep naming the same player for the next episode, then that's what I'll do. And here we have a player conversation, and Mark Royce suggests that he wants to play the next match. Fair enough. And here we have the monthly squad report. As you can see here, most of our players have grown. Bender has grown by 1. That's crazy. Gundogan actually is a little bit threatened, which I can understand why. He hasn't exactly been as productive as I'd hoped, but I don't know. He still gets playing time, so I don't know where this whole threatened issues coming from, and Weidenfeller actually grew as well. So I think he actually might be either equaled to my top-rated goalkeeper or a step above actually. So I might have to rotate goalkeepers here, guys, which is something I wasn't expecting to do this early. So that kind of puts a little wrinkle here in this series. Anyways, guys, please, as I finish and leave you off with this, please follow me on Twitter at SFP Soccer Show. Follow me on Twitch at SFP Gaming. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And guys, seriously, if you dislike the video, please let me know as well. I'll try to fix it. I'll try to improve for you guys, and hopefully the next video will be better. Hopefully at least not worse. So, peace out.